boop boop bop boop boop beep boop 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 bop boop boop beep boop bop boop boop beep boop 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 bop. It's death you knows, so it's a lot to drain. Somebody ban this guy. Nah, Sleeping Man was normal. Are these guys normally in the desert? I don't know, but this is a very scary battle. You do not want to fight 4 of those guys on level 13. So you think anything will be added in Gungaga? I can tell you one thing that's definitely going to be added in Gungaga. And that's going to be the Traveling Salesman. Lithic Glare. I don't know if there's anything else extra in this Turk thing, though. Someone's here. Is there like an interesting translation with the sandworm? I didn't want to go in the desert because then you get like lost for a while, but I'd be interested to hear what the sandworm is. Yo, Rude, who are you into? Why are you blushing? Come on, tell me who you like. Tifa. Okay, Traveling Salesman is Dis 2, that's good to know. You don't say. Guess you're in a tough spot, too. Poor Elena, pretty sure she's got a thing for you. No, she's into Sung. First I'm hearing, but Sung likes that ancient chick. What are they talking about? It's ridiculous. All they ever talk about is who they like or don't like, but Sung is different. Huh? Oh no. Hey, they're here. They actually showed up. Well, guess it's showtime. Don't go pulling punches, Rude, even if she's with them. I'll do my job. Funny thing is, he doesn't do his job. Alright, you guys got it from here. I'll go report to Chief Sung. Chief Shung. Long time no see. It's time to pay you back for Sector 7. You're in our way. Get lost. I don't like being trifled with. This is as far as you go. Do you think they fixed Rude's AI in the Galnica fight? Oh, I like how they changed the name to Reno of the Turks instead of just Reno. They should have nothing to steal here, but I'm going to check anyways. But normally they have nothing to steal here. Oh my god, their damage. I'm getting cooked. Oops. So, I'm dead. How's it going, heroes? We'll be fine if this Phoenix Down goes off. Alright. Yeah, between the half XP and me, like, this running from a lot of encounters, we are very weak. I'm not really trying to do minimum encounters. It's just that with the 60 FPS mod, encounters are like way heightened. So I've been running from a lot of them just for the sake of staying low level. It's not a rule or anything though. If I have to grind, I will. Just keeping it interesting. Dude, Aerith, so OP. If this fight isn't a perfect example of how busted Healing Wind is. Did he just cast Cure on Reno? He doesn't normally do that. He did it again. It's a huge heal, too. Like, I actually have to take out Rude first. The heck is this? Is there like deleted script of him having Cure? Because if so, that's really interesting. Maybe they thought it was too powerful, so they removed it. Really? Have I always just stomped this fight too much? Got Seal Evil. Wait, where's my fairy tale? Is it just me, or is something off? It's like they knew we were coming. Were we followed? No, I would have picked up on that. But then, that must mean a Shinra spy. I don't even want to think about there being a spy. I trust all of you guys. Where's my fairy tale? Hey! Hey! In before, like, Zack's parents. Fright Flower. Yep, that's an accurate name for him. In before Zack's parents gives us the fairy tale. Is Titan even gonna be here? Maliceros. Oh my god, his attack is called Donut. You only get the fairy tale if you beat Reno first. Really? How did I never know that? A ruined Mako reactor. Well shoot, I gotta reset then. I want the fairy tale. It's literally like her third best weapon. No, I never knew that. I think, like, that fight, I think I always just smash Reno without even thinking about it. So I never even knew that Rude could heal him, and I never knew that you had to kill him to get the fairy tale. Is that even on the wiki? Yeah, it is. It says right here. I never knew that. Huh. Did I save before walking in here? I don't remember. I think I did. Pretty sure I did. Yeah. Yeah, this challenge has actually been like more of a challenge than I thought it would be. It was meant to just be kind of a fun challenge, but being low level and only having one green materia has been like a bit of a struggle. I kind of deal no damage. Now wait a second, how am I going to kill Reno if Rude's healing him? Poison. OP poison. Strikes again. If it's disc 1, use poison. Having a problem on disc 1? May I introduce you to poison? Or Knights of the Round. Yeah, Knights of the Round would work too. Well, that stings. I think Tifa has poison. Whoops. Apparently the Metal Gear 3 remake... Wait. Metal Gear. Is MG Metal Gear in this instance? Or is MG something else? Okay. I was wondering why you didn't include the S. Apparently Metal Gear Solid 3 Remake has massive performance issues on all platforms. So you mean it's a game in 2025? That's a shame. That's a big shame. Wow, that was not nice. Nice. He who fights and runs away. There we go. That's what we like to see. Look at this monster. Oh my... God. Slots don't even matter because I can only have 5 materia max, but it's still pretty. Wait, did they change the translation of it? Butterfly bash. Take that spider web. Did they change it to tail instead of tail? Arresting web. You're under arrest, Cloud. I wonder why. Doesn't really make much sense to be T-A-I-L. There's no, it doesn't have a tail. Yeah, I wonder why. Is that the original intention? No, in the original, it's tail as in fairy tale. T-A-L-E. Who's your favorite Turks agent? Probably Cisne. Cisne is really cool, and like there's still stuff we don't know about her, which is neat. And she's like one of the coolest things about Crisis Core. And she's actually pretty cool in Remake too. I think growing up, I probably liked Rude the most, but yeah, I think Cisne is probably the coolest. Yeah, I wonder, I mean, like, if it's more accurate to the Japanese, then fair, but I wonder why in the Japanese it's T-A-I-L. There might be some kind of, like, Japanese folklore thing where there's some, like fairy tale, T-A-I-L is like references like a magical staff or something. Like, there's very possibly like something behind it that we just don't know, but at least in terms of the game, it's like odd. A magic rod made with a tail from a fairy. Wait, fairies have tails? That makes sense though. So yeah, now it makes sense, see? In Final Fantasy VII, apparently. That's interesting. That's cool though. Cool little folklore. A ruined Mako reactor. It's Scarlet. She's the director of Shinra's Advanced Weaponry Division. Thanks for the update, Cloud. Yo, thank you, CJC. Appreciate it, man. Give me some love in the chat for CJC. Tier 2, 86 months. Insane, man. Thank you so much. Huh. Another disappointment. Shoddy reactor, shoddy materia. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. We can cross this one off the list. I'm not just looking for any old materia. They need to be big, strong enough to power the ultimate weapon. Magnus materia for my magnum opus. I'm afraid I've never seen anything like that, but I'll begin searching right away. If you'd be so kind, just a few is all it would take to make my dream a reality. A delightful prospect. With Hojo gone, the Advanced Weaponry Division will be inundated with funding. I can barely contain my jealousy. Though even if we managed to make the perfect weapon, I doubt that oaf Heidegger would know how to use it. Oh, you'll have to excuse me. I forgot he's your boss. Let's go. Big, powerful Magnus materia. The ultimate weapon. Just what is Shinra plotting this time? They're plotting huge materia. There's something shiny back there. Nope, Titan's still there. As I figured it would be. Wheelie wham. Wheelie wham. Alright, we gotta take out one of these boys. Let's check out Titan. In all his 60 FPS glory. I like how it says invoke a summon. He looks so tiny in front of the Triceratops. It's a nice 1300 gil. Touch me, Amphidex. Does that make more sense than touch me? Yes. Will I accept it? Absolutely not. When the Mako reactor exploded 3 years ago, my husband... A ruined Mako reactor? Yeah, we were just there, Cloud. Brother man. A traveler, huh? Oh, we get the better version of this scene, too, because we have Tifa and Aerith with us. A traveler, huh? Wait, that glow in your eyes. You're a soldier, aren't you? My goodness, it's true. You wouldn't happen to know our son, would you? Zach's his name. He couldn't stand being in the country anymore, so he went to go live in the city. That was nearly 10 years ago. Just up and left one day, said he was going to become a soldier. That ring a bell? You know any Zachs in soldier? No, can't say I do. Zach. Do you know him, young lady? Come to think of it, he mentioned getting a girlfriend in a letter he wrote. Must have been 6 or 7 years ago. Could you be her? Zach the soldier. What's the matter with those two? You sure you never met anyone in soldier named Zach? To think he hasn't contacted us in 10 whole years. What a son. Yeah, what a jerk. Aerith. Sorry, I just got taken off guard. I had no idea Zach came from this village. He's someone you know? Didn't I tell you? He was the first guy I ever loved. Actually, no. You did not say that. You actually said it wasn't serious. Zach, a soldier first class, just like you. Only a handful of people make first class. Strange that I've never heard of him. Well, it doesn't matter now. The past is the past. It's just got me worried, seeing as he disappeared and all. Disappeared? I think it was 5 years ago. He went out on a job, and that was the last I ever heard. He was a real ladies' man, though I'm sure he just met another girl somewhere. Huh? What's wrong? Lucky son of a... Guess I'm worried too. I mean, it's not a big deal, but I wish he'd at least get in touch with his parents. Anyway, let's get going, Cloud. Zach. You know him? No, I don't. Sure seems like you do. I told you, I don't know him. Okay. Though he sure sounds a lot like you, leaving town saying you're going to become a soldier. What a Cloud thing to do. I'm sure there were a lot of guys doing that back then. But you actually went and made it happen. Out of all those other guys, you became a soldier. I really admire you for that. I gave it all I had. I guess hard work pays off, huh? You know, it makes me so proud you becoming a soldier like that. As proud as I'd be if I'd done it myself. Anyway, thanks for being concerned about me, Cloud. I didn't know about that Tifa part of that for quite a while. Because I never had Tifa in the party. This here is the village of Gongaga. We lost a lot of people years back in a Maka reactor explosion. Great, no one asked. Welcome, we all died in an explosion. Welcome to our village. Everyone's dead. A huge explosion happened at the reactor one day. Tons of townspeople got caught in the blast and died. Man, you guys are such downers. How did Zach come from this village? I tell you, people can live perfectly well without Shinra's Maka reactors. I can tell you guys are living in the frickin' Unga Bunga age with these houses and torches and sticks. Ooh. Do I want time? Befuddlement. Yes, I would like one befuddlement materia, please. I mean, time is useless if we're playing inactive, and we're going to stay inactive, so. Is befuddlement a word? Yes. Shinra built that Maka reactor with no regard for our village's safety, and this is the result. Swift sacrifice. Why in the world is the item that inflicts frog called Swift Sacrifice? What are you sacrificing to the tiki gods or something? Turn people into a frog? Dwindler makes sense. Because you croak. Wow. I hate it here. Tifa running away while she's paralyzed. We saw a weird Japanese cultural reference play in Pikmin 4 yesterday, last night. There was a giant safe that we had to open. Excuse me. And inside the safe was a thing of like flan pudding. Oh no, the Touch Me F fight. We actually got the Touch Me F fight. Polywog Punch. Yeah, we're cooked. We're gonna be here for an hour. So yeah, there was a giant safe, and we had to open it up, and then inside was a flan pudding, and apparently that's a Japanese culture thing. That they like pudding so much that they would put it in a vault. It's like a joke that's kind of lost on the American audience. Toad Frog Tune. I could run, but at this point, might as well finish it. So for those of you that haven't been around for a while, the reason we call this the Touch Me F fight is a long time ago I was doing a challenge and we got this fight and it like cooked the run, I think, or something. Something happened where this fight was like a disaster. I mean, this fight's always a disaster, but specifically in that run, this fight was like an even bigger disaster. And we were making fun of the fact that the enemy's name is Touch Me. And because there's so many of them, you get Touch Me A, Touch Me B, Touch Me C, Touch Me D, and Touch Me F. And so we were joking because, like, a lot of times Twitch chat will say F when you die. F to pay respects. So Touch Me F is like F in the chat because we got the Touch Me F fight, and then I made both emote for the frog, and then also we have the mug with the frog, which you can buy at the official 4-8 Live store. You can buy the Touch Me F mug, sponsored by myself because I created it. Go to the 4-8 Productions merch store and buy yourself a Touch Me F mug to support the show. Yeah, that mug actually is from our old store. The new store, the Fourth Wall store, I think has an even more higher quality mug. And you can get different sizes, I think, too. Yeah, it is by far the most sold thing on our store. By far I made a poster that like celebrates the past 7-8 years of streaming with like Easter eggs in the poster and stuff. I made hoodies and shirts and had a whole shirt design made for the chair right there meme. And still, the Touch Me F mug is the most sold thing on the store. Because everybody loves the frog. I can't blame you guys. Can't blame you for that one. The frog sells. Streamer discovers the Pikachu effect. Also, if you're on YouTube and you want to get a mug, 48productions.com/support will get you there. Save you the hassle of having to chase it down. There's a link to the store and all the support links there. Alright, time to do Cosmo Canyon skip, right? I am pretty excited for Cosmo Canyon, actually. This will be dope. Look at it. It's beautiful. Hey guys, it's me, I'm back. Nanaki, you're safe. You should go and pay your respects to fellow Bugenhagen. Fellow Bugenhagen. Nanaki? Welcome to Cosmo Canyon. Are you familiar with our veil? Not really. Let me tell you a little about it. People from all across the globe gather here in pursuit of the teachings of planetology. However, I'm afraid we're currently at capacity. I can't allow you to enter. You can let them through. They helped me out a teensy bit back on the road. A teensy bit? You're talking about Red 13? They're good people, I promise. Is that so? Well, even if the aid you rendered was minor, we're in your debt for taking care of Nanaki. Please enter. Who's this Nanaki you keep talking about? Why, Nanaki is Nanaki. That's his name. Alright, hold on one second. Okay. Welcome to Cosmo Canyon. Please make yourselves at home. Oh, I will. Yay, Nanaki, he's back. It's all thanks to this fire here. We call this fire the Cosmo Candle. It's been burning continuously for ages and ages. The Cosmo Candle's a holy flame that protects the veil and everyone in it. Though I did hear it went out once, it was way, way long ago, before I was even born. The elders say something super scary happened back then, but I don't know any more than that. So this is Cosmo Canyon. What a mystical place. Have you also come seeking the teachings of planetology? That's right. I figured. Apparently this place is home to an outstanding observatory. I'd love to see it at least once. Bro, it's right... Just go up there. It's right there. Just look up. Welcome. How about a Cosmo Candle? It's one of our signature cocktails. There's nothing like a stiff drink to bring a smile to your heart. In moderation, of course. So, you've brought Nanaki back to us. Good, good. You have my thanks. Welcome to the Sildra Inn. May the planet's majesty fill your dreams. Do they ever reference planetology in the original? Like that word in particular? Or is that a remake thing only? I don't think so either. But honestly, it's been a while since I've talked to all the NPCs in Cosmo Canyon. This here is where I was, this veil is where I was conceived. My tribe was long served as watchers of the veil, guarding those who appreciate the beauty of this canyon and the majesty of the planet. But my mother, a valiant warrior, died in battle, and my father, a coward, fled to save himself, leaving me the sole living member of my tribe. A coward? Your father? Indeed, a shameful, rotten coward. And so the duty of watching this veil has fallen to me. My journey ends here. Nanaki, is that you, my boy? Have you really returned? Coming, Gramps. Good timing. Why don't we take a breather, too? We deserve some R&R. Talk to me. Let's see. Another silver armlet would be nice. Pinwheel would be nice. Silver beret is a complete waste. Plum rose rod is big waste. Although I guess maybe not in this challenge. Vulcan cannon is nice. Butterfly edge is kind of a waste, because we're about to get better weapon. Give me the pinwheel and the tiger fangs. Now, where did I put it? I know it's around here somewhere. Now, if I were, if I were really trying to try hard, I would just save my money for an HP up and then win, but we'll buy HP ups later if we feel like we need them. Well, one. We can only have one. So I guess it's not really busted, because we can only have one anyways. But getting it this early feels, maybe too good. Cloud, this is Grandpa Boogan. He's incredible. He knows practically everything. Ho ho ho, thank you for looking after Nanaki, even if only a bit. He's still but a boy, you see. Cut it out, Gramps. I'm not a child anymore. I'm 48. Ho ho ho, Nanaki here has a long life ahead of him. So those 48 years translate to about 15 or 16 in human terms. So he's just a teenager? But a silent and thoughtful one. I suppose he had you thinking he was a full-fledged adult. Gramps, I'm tired of being a kid. I want to grow up so I can protect you and everyone else in the Vale. That's why I... Ho ho ho, my dear Nanaki. Nothing good will come of trying to be something you aren't. To strive for that beyond one's reach is a sure recipe for ruin. You've seen the city of Mako, have you not? A monument built to snatch the very stars from the sky. Far from a good role model, I should think. Look only to the heavens and you will forget your place on Earth. When the time comes for our planet to die, one fact will finally be clear. We know absolutely nothing. Die? Our planet? Ho ho ho, it may be tomorrow, it may be a century from now, but I should doubt any longer. How could you possibly know that? Haven't you been listening to Barrett this whole time, Cloud? Because I can hear the cries of the planets. Planets? Not just planet? That noise. The sounds of the stars in the heavens. Even as we speak, new planets are born while old ones die. What's that? Ho ho ho, those are sounds from our own planet. Screams. Surely you hear it, her pain, her suffering. Cloud and his friends are on a journey, Gramps. They're trying to save the planet. How about it? Could you show him your special device? Ho ho ho, save the planet, eh? Ho ho ho. Such a feat is not possible. What could humans hope to do? But I suppose it wouldn't hurt to give him a demonstration. Fellow Bugenhagen. More strange visitors have just arrived. It seems the whole place has gotten busy all of a sudden. Those must be the rest of Cloud's friends. I'll go join them. Oh, and Cloud, make sure to grab some of the others. Just 2, though. Gramps' device can only fit 4. What is it? Let's bring the girl squad. I wanna... Oh, I can't. Okay, never mind. Ho ho ho! All accounted for? Very well, let us begin. I'll stand over there. Wow, it's just like the real thing, right, Cloud? Oh, I suppose it is rather something. Welcome to my laboratory, my pride and joy. What you see here is a 3D hologram of the cosmos. All its patterns and movements have been programmed into my computer model. A shooting star! How glorious is this scene in Rebirth? It's pretty good. It's also beautiful. Ho ho ho, indeed it is. You could stand here all day taking it in, but we have pressing matters to discuss. Like all living things, every human must someday die, but what happens next? The body withers and returns to the planet. This much, at least, is widely understood. But what of the mind, the spirit, the soul? Much like its former vessel, it too returns whence it came. This is true not only for man, the same can be said of all life on our planet, no, in the universe. All souls return to the planet. There they merge and intertwine as a river circling the star they call home. It is a cycle of continuous convergence and divergence, the ceaseless ebb and flow that is the life stream. An apt name, though it is as much a reservoir as it is a stream, being the sum of the planet's spiritual energy. And it is this spiritual energy that is the key to everything. Every new life, every child born, receives the blessing of this energy and it comes into the world as it comes into the world. And then in time, death comes and returns that spiritual energy to the planet. There are, of course, exceptions, but this cycle is, for the most part, how our world works. I have said much and quickly, perhaps a demonstration will help you understand it all better. I want to go to that giant green planet. Why does that guy look like a Final Fantasy XIV monk? Are these sound effects new? Spiritual energy is the fountain from which all life springs. Okay. But it does more than simply sustain living organisms. It is the very essence of our star. Oh god, it's getting like cut off. Now, what is that essence? What if that essence were ever to be entirely depleted? What would happen then? I feel like that's got to be the 60 FPS mod screwing that up or something. Because it shouldn't get cut off like that. And I have the text, like, although text speed doesn't affect this, but my text speed is, like, low too. It would mean the end of humans, of life, of the planet. These are the basic principles of planetology. So, if all that spiritual energy were to be stolen away, the planet would die. Ho ho ho, spiritual energy can play its role only so long as it remains in nature's flow. When it is siphoned from the planet and processed for industry, that energy can no longer fulfill its true purpose. You're talking about Mako, aren't you? Minute by minute, Mako reactors suck spiritual energy up from the Earth and deplete the planet's reserve. This energy is then condensed to an outrageous degree before being piped out to consumers. The so-called Mako people use and discard every day is in fact the planet's very lifeblood. In other words, the only promise Mako has to offer is our planet's doom. Cloud's like, crap, I should have listened to Barrett. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Strife. Or something along those lines. The planet, those who lived once lived alongside her. There is much still to learn. If you'd like to know more, then seek out the elders here in the Vale. Why did he say that twice? Let's see, where was that? There were two elders. One was in with Barrett. The other was in the inn. Ah, here it is. I'm hard at work on a book, you see. It's a collection of all the legends and planological wisdom passed down in the Vale. This way, even after I've returned to the planet, I'll still be able to teach tomorrow's children. Ah, more visitors. Very well, very well. I know why you're here. You came seeking the answer to a question, am I correct? It's about the Promised Land. The Promised Land. So that's what you'd like to know about, is it? Well, to be quite frank, it doesn't exist. That, at least, is what I believe. Perhaps I should clarify. There is indeed such a thing as the Promised Land, but it isn't a place that exists for us, only for the ancients. Put bluntly, the Promised Land was whichever place a given ancient passed away. The life of an ancient was one of cruel and continuous journeying. They traveled incessantly, cultivating spiritual energy by multiplying the planet's many life forms, the grass, the trees, the animals. For the duration of their lives, that arduous journey never ceased. And when it was finally over, they would return to the planet. That place, the place of their death, was what we called the Promised Land. What's that? The planet's loving grace and providence? I suppose that moment when the ancients returned to the planet, the moment they were freed from their harsh fate, was, for them, an act of grace and providence. Those, at least, are my thoughts on the matter, but at this juncture, I cannot claim they are certain.